Now, from the University of Okoboji, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast. Welcome to a picture-perfect day right here from Harmony Park, Arnolds Park Amusement Park. The setting for the Farmers Market in the park tomorrow morning. President Chrissy Thiessen here with us. Brought her three littles this morning.
Yes,
And
they're enjoying the park.
They're enjoying the harmony and the dancing and everything else. The kids are that's why they come here.
That's why
Chrissy.
they come here. And everything sounds so nice. You know,
Yes.
it's not like the clangy, loud.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. They planned that very well. Like that.
Well thought out.
Yes.
As is our farmers market as we go into, I hope it's like this tomorrow morning.
It's supposed to be. I mean, I don't know where there's wind,
you
but
wanna
my
knock on
gosh. But there's no wind and no rain tomorrow, which, oh my gosh, what?
That's the two elements we've had the most of,
Yeah,
it
we've been
seems
fighting
like.
pretty hard this year. Yeah. So I'm excited. We've got Northwest Bank as our celebrity sponsor. So they've been with us since the beginning, an awesome supporter. We have Lakeside Jukebox as our band, and then we have Kinder Music coming for our kids' activities. So that's always fun too.
I always love those kids' activities.
Yeah,
And
they're great.
More importantly, the kids love the kids' activities.
And I know I'm probably beating a dead horse here, but there's something for everybody at the market.
Yes, there
We've
is.
got adult stuff, we've got kids stuff, we have stuff for the whole family, we have stuff if you're younger, teenage, whatever. We've got it all.
Yes, you do. And, last week you were talking about there is produce. Or not,
There is
Of
produce.
course, there isn't tomatoes and that sort of stuff
They're
yet.
coming though. There's some of our produce people do have greenhouses, and they're coming along, so it shouldn't be too long.
Won't be too long.
Yeah.
But, last week I was on a quest for rhubarb, and I found all I needed.
Good.
And, I could have had cucumbers and onion. I mean, everything else. So all that, plus all the great handmade and homemade products and so forth, locally made.
So much. And I will say too, it's been a rough year with weather, we talked about, and so these poor produce people have been fighting the elements so hard. So bear with us this season. It's going to be a little rocky, I think, but I know a lot of them have a lot coming. So
You know who understands? The people that are either have gardens or they're farmers.
yeah, we know. The weather is not fun to fight. So, and we are fighting, especially with all the water. And I know specifically like our produce and farm and our flower farms and stuff. I mean, they've been hit really hard this year. So the more you can support them this season, the better, so that they can keep on keeping on.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so as we get here into this weekend in June, great time to come out and just enjoy the farmers market. You can buy wonderful stuff. It's social time. Bring the dog. I mean, it's great
Everybody
time.
can come. Yeah, and I love that it's free to get in, but there's so many great vendors that you can support locally and get all these great products. And I think, again, it's just such a good thing for the community. It's more than just coming to buy stuff. Like, come down here and support them and show them that you care about them, so they are motivated to continue doing that.
Yes, and it's a great way to kick off the weekend as well on a Saturday morning. Again, starting at 8:30 with the ringing of the cowbell till 12:30.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, you go catch your kids.
There's one on the drums.
Okay, well, tell you what, we're going to cut this short here. Let's check in. We've got BRULE coming in here to the Preservation Plaza tomorrow night. Let's check in with Chris Swanson. A picture-perfect weekend in Arnolds Park, as it should be. Chris Swanson.
After yesterday, that wind, did you see the boat that sunk right out here?
No.
Yeah, they just came and picked it up this morning.
Capsized with...
it just filled with water, and we watched it all day. Just go blub, 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 blub. It looked like white cap. Those white caps look like snow out there. Yeah. It was wild.
It was wild. And
but look at this today.
Yeah. Complete turning of the switch, thank goodness.
I love it.
Well, it was so windy yesterday, my wife finally said, "We're cutting your hair."
Oh, no. That's a bad day.
Evidently, I had a bouffant going or something. But anyway, it is picture perfect. Supposed to be that way this weekend here at the park, and what a great night to have music up on the Lakeview deck.
So this is our third week in a row we've tried, and I believe tonight we couldn't have a better night.
You know what they call the charm? Number 3.
Yep, exactly. So tonight, Boone and Lambert from 6 to 9. So some really excellent local guys with a beautiful night.
Oh,
that's all we got to say about that.
Have a little drink and maybe bite to eat up there. And
we're so excited. And, you know, when we did that last fall, people really were receptive of it, and Mother Nature didn't quite cooperate these first 2 ones.
Yeah.
But now, tonight, this is going to be a big kickoff.
All will be forgotten. All you need is one good night, and here it is, my friend. And then, of course, tomorrow night, bringing back for the second year, BRULE.
I know you know, after seeing them last year, we couldn't book them fast enough for this summer.
Yeah.
And this year, we're also, the opener is David Huckfelt, and David grew up in Spencer and the Lakes area.
Oh, cool.
And he's never performed here. So this is really neat, and he lives in Minneapolis now.
Okay.
And he's very involved with the Indian culture and helping them, and so he calls himself like a storyteller, but I mean he's just a very kind of folk art kind of you know, music, and so we're so excited to have a local person to open for the evening, and then the costumes and the dancing.
Oh my gosh.
And the stories.
You know, the colorfulness with the lights and everything just pop.
It's probably the most unique thing I've seen on a concert stage. You know, I mean, because there's really no singing from those guys. But the story they're telling about the colors and their outfits that they're wearing, and just, I mean, there's so much tradition and heritage, and we all get to learn tomorrow night.
And our heritage right here in Okoboji. So, you know, how lucky, and boy, just the people that were there last year just raved. So, back here,
so we are going to throw out the ride shuttle for them, because we had such a large crowd last year. We're like, okay, they have a good following, so we're going to start the rides again this Saturday night, 6 o'clock at the Arnolds Park City Hall at the church, and they'll just go just keep revolving around the whole night.
Makes it so easy.
It does.
You know, you don't have to drive through the parking lot here and hope somebody backs out. Go one of those two places. There's a shuttle waiting for you and take you back after.
And let's see, what's the cost for that? Nothing.
Oh yes, yes. My favorite price point, the old freebie. Yes, indeed.
Free parking, free shuttle ride, free concerts. Hello. We just appreciate that people support our concession stand to help provide all those free nights, along with our sponsors.
Yes, absolutely. No, very, very true. And then we got more music Sunday night on the Queen too.
Tim Horseman, who was supposed to perform on the deck last week, so we're excited that we already had him scheduled for the boat too. Because let's see, I called Tim 3 times last week to say we're watching the weather, we're not sure. And so the boat. He'll be on the boat this Sunday, 7 o'clock. A little music cruise. How fun is that?
Yeah, fantastic. And of course, you know, all the families coming here, be here early for the farmers market, and you know, go ahead and still get the season passes and enjoy. Let everybody enjoy the park for this entire summer. The weather has turned. We're on full steam. It's at warp speed, everybody. And
so, Jeff, can we just mention one thing?
Yes.
We have the first annual Cornhole Classic coming up July 5th.
Yes.
And the June 28th is the final sign up for that. It's a 2-person tournament. The payouts are pretty impressive. And so, you know, you see it on ESPN, and I mean, there's just, people are very serious about their competitions. And so there's a whole bunch of local sponsors. There's some big corporate sponsors with the cornhole industry. So, I mean, it's going to be, that's on July 5th. You know, that'll be an all-day event out on the Preservation Plaza. So if you're interested in throwing bags, get signed up. You got till June 28th for that.
Okay, you do that here or through the chamber?
Go to arnoldspark.com. We'll get you hooked up.
Okay, very good. And for all that information, as Chris said, whether it's the park or, of course, the roof garden, arnoldspark.com, roofgardenballroom.com. There you go.
One more
and another,
thing. There always is, isn't there? Sorry. I was walking to work this morning. When you see a crane in the amusement park, you're always like, ooh, that's maybe not a good sign. Well, it was a good sign this morning. They found the original Mad Mouse sign, and so they are installing it today. It's got a lot of history behind it.
Yes.
You know, there's stuff. It was called the Wild Mouse, and then the Mad Mouse. And they're two different. They're very similar. I mean, basically the same rides, just two different companies. And there was a change throughout the years. And so this is an original Mad Mouse ride, and we found the original sign, so it's going up today. So
can you tell
come
me
into the park.
Where you found?
In storage.
Of course.
Not a fun story like the train where it was in the pasture for 4 years. This one was just in storage.
Well, hey, just goes to show you, check that your storage unit, everybody. You might have some history in there. All right, my friend, great weekend to you. We will see you around the park, and maybe you and Boji Bear, like
you bet.
Saw you guys Saturday morning down here.
He's a fun guy.
Oh, yeah. My grandkids love it.
Great.
So, all right. Again, Chris Swanson here. Of course, Chrissy Teeson at the Farmers Market. It's going to be a great, wonderful, warm Okoboji weekend, everybody. Come enjoy it with us. We thank Chris for his time. We thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnolds Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by West Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. The headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.